when you take their mobile money and you see the kind of people will be sending, she doesn't know people. She will be asking for money. You understand? Just trying their luck. Like, when she meets you, she see that she calculate you. This guy, oh, when I ask for 500, you can afford. Let me ask you. But I need a favor. Before you know, no, I need a favor. So from I need a favor, if you are also a hard guy, with no problem, I can give you the favor.
Favor.
But this is also my demand. If you can also meet it, let's do it that way, and everybody will find. And you see, a system is not like that. The most of the ladies don't care about if she ask you for money or help, and you also say okay fine if you can do this. She doesn't have most of them don't have a problem coming in. You understand? They feel like it's normal. It's better to do that, like that kind of a movement, and take the money than to be with somebody at the end of the day, like
Ebeyi,
the person will come
ebeyi.
and break her heart and all that. At the end of the day, she will feel regretted putting herself in that situation. You understand? So some of them, I understand, they have just made up their mind that, oh, me, I'm looking for money. Anything I'll do for the money to be there, I will do it. You understand? And some too, they are still morally sound because they will not go and give themselves for money. No, they will not do that. Like Shodi was saying, somebody will offer herself for just common indomie. That is a big insult. You understand? That's a big insult. So the issue is like that. This system, for one thing I know for sure, money rules the world now. If you don't have it, go look for it. It's very necessary. It's important.
Yes, it's very important. Hard.
Yeah, because
We
let me tell you
understand you.
something. Even let me. Even Shoddy, when she was speaking, it will get to a point. It will get to a point. She will be there for you. She will try her part, but it will get to a point. She doesn't have option than to leave you and go because she can't continue like that.
Yeah, that's why he's saying that you have, as a sensible man, you have to know that Shorty has been calling me, coming to me always, not demanding if I give me a
And let
hair,
me tell
that's
you
it take.
something. A lot of we the men, we sometimes we act irresponsible. Sometimes a lot of men wants lady to even rather take care of them. Do you understand that? Yeah, when she's come, what are you? Why are you coming?
Do you know
Man,
that men
do
are
this.
few, that the lazy men, the lazy
Yes, a
men.
lot of them. There's a lot of men who does this to young women, especially when they know the lady is
And
working
some
and
of
she's
the women too, they
a
love that
corporate
kind of
woman.
men. Some of the women too love that kind of men. They
Yeah,
work
that one,
and
like,
yeah,
yeah, I understand.
they'll give me a,
Like I've said,
yes.
as a woman, you need to use your head, and you don't
Mm,
have to just be by your heart only.
no,
Use your head because sometimes it's very necessary. In this current generation, if you don't use your head, they will use you.
you find a way to miss and take it from another man and go and give it to another man.
So you see how it is. So
Yeah.
actually, the fact of the matter is that no relationship will move anywhere when money is not involved.
Involved.
It
That
will
one there
just
to
break
not work.
down. It will break down.
Yes. Yeah.
So the short and the long of the
100%
story is that
fully to break
what
down.
Yah and Co are saying is that it's not like they will be oh give me one small time. No, but you should understand the lady needs money to maintain herself. You understand?
But you the lady, you have to you have to build yourself to a certain standard
Yes,
so that the guy will see that, oh, you are a responsible lady. But in the
yes.
terms of say today, tomorrow, no, you are putting your burdens and stuff. No.
No, you see, let me tell you something. You
Every
see, a lady is a lady. You understand? Ladies, no matter what happens, it's not like putting burden on you, but there are basic things she's already doing to herself. You understand? Like cosmetics and other things, like toiletries and all that. She's been providing this to her for herself. You understand? But once you step in to be her guy, definitely she has to ask you for those basic stuff. She has to ask you because you are in for her. Definitely, once you are in for her, both of you will be using each other. Do you understand? There will be sex involved. So now, once there's sex involved, are you going to tell her that, oh, once you are, she should hold on, and all that, and once you be using her, once she's not using you? It won't work that
no.
way. It won't work that way.
I'm no no. Say you can meet a lady for maybe a year and above,
Okay,
whilst you
let me
never
tell you
had
something.
had
Okay,
sex with
okay,
her,
okay,
but you
TV.
have been
Okay,
providing her
TV.
all her needs.
Okay, TV, you are a man. You know yourself very well. You know your
Yes.
level. When you
Yeah.
meet the type of a lady who's your level, you know. When you meet a lady who's above your level, you should know. Do you understand that? If
It's
you
true.
know this, it will help you. You understand? Sometimes I went to Palace Mall at Spintex Road. I met a lady, very nice, beautiful lady. So she was shopping, I was shopping. So at the end of the
Guys,
day,
please double tap, double tap, double tap.
you understand? At the end of the day, I asked her for a number. She gave me the number. You understand?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sisala, I
Me
guess.
myself, I was working with my brother, but my brother told me that me myself, I said, this lady, she's a high standard chick. Oh. She's a high maintenance chick. So you know what happened? When she went home, we started. So we decided to meet at Palace again. We have a date and all that. At the end of the day, she was talking about her car needs about 5,000. I didn't have option than to run. You understand? Because 5,000. Why?
Yeah.
But there's a man who will give her this 5,000 without even thinking twice.
And,
So
and
that
that,
is it. So you should know your level. If you know your level, you will be at peace with your own self.
all because of what?
Because she's like that before you met her, and she's
Hey,
maintaining herself. Let me tell you. Do
Charlie.
you know there are pomade ladies use which almost 1,500 pomade, and they use on their body.
And this kind of ladies are no live built ladies.
No, that one you see, every lady is a lady, and every lady have their class. You understand? You see, if you are not if you are not up to her class, that is how you will see her. There's a man out there who is in her class who will not have problem with the way she is. But you, because you don't have the money, you have that kind of a poor man thinking. You understand? You think that, oh, this lady there. So
But
you
then
just
what
have to.
almost a poor man thinking. And you're poor man
Oh yeah,
thinking,
that is.
no.
I'm telling you, there's a lady. You go to her room and see her cosmetics alone, you will run. I'm telling you.
And that Sankofor no yes you do. I want us to learn out of this thing. Say in your number no. Munya that kind of opportunity to live good, that good live it, you know. There are few.
Let me tell you something. Even you see those ladies, corporate ladies who work at a bank and all that, they don't even do that. You see, ladies who don't work, they are even setting that standard. I'm telling you this. They are wearing big
And
wigs,
most of them their life
3,000,
it's
4,000 wigs.
and look and
Because
that
that is, they have to keep up with that level to get high maintenance men, like
but
men who can
end of the
maintain them.
day, look at their life, where their life go on. Like end of the day, their life ends up with so many things. They
So
regret a
many things
lot.
like what? So
They
many things.
regret a
A lot
lot.
of them are also successful out there. You don't know?
They are few.
Oh no. I know a lot of ladies who are successful out there because they made up their mind that they will not allow you to come with your poverty and worry them. You
Ghana here,
understand?
I use my country as example. Because
Yeah.
I live in Ghana.
I can
Ghana,
mention,
Ghana
I can
here,
mention, let me
Ghana
tell you,
here.
I can mention
How
about
many?
5 celebrities in Ghana who came up from nothing. They came from nothing.
We
Today
we
they are
said we said
they are making life.
I wish you could not even we couldn't up to even you couldn't get the number up to 100 or 10.
For cramp and more background, Chimma.
My parents have some Bruni, some
Oh no, you
Bibini.
see, okay, TV, let
But
me tell
you,
you
but
something.
listen,
Okay, I
listen.
Now,
understand.
you big kasa, mamenka be life na ya medio. Me kwa
Okay,
me control. Ba wo ba
okay,
so ya na gbagba. Obi kasa
okay.
mani panen
Oh,
kasa.
you
Ade.
you 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 relax.
Unkwa
Let's
na
okay. Okay,
unkwa
TV,
na
Show,
wo
relax.
Relax.
experience.
show, what,
Relax.
show.
No,
Okay,
say
you
na
relax.
kasa unkwa na wo experience. Ade.
Yeah,
There
relax.
be,
Colonization there
yeah,
no.
No,
there
yeah,
be,
relax,
yes, yeah,
relax.
I didn't yes, you.
No, you
Enti
see,
ma yesu e
okay,
fa wo emotions in behind your hand.
I have emotions, so.
Okay, we
okay,
are not interested in this topic, Haj. We
okay.
will change the topic. Honestly.
No, but you see, we are
Yeah,
educating each other. We are not
No, no,
yeah.
laughing.
no, no. This topic
You to
we spoke
you to
spoken a lot about it. It's been hours. Can we change it, please?
Ah,
Enough.
God.
Okay.
Enough. The submissions are enough. Let's
So
just
you bring
change
up
it.
something so we see if
Okay, bring
Let's
us
change it.
something.
so you bring up something.
I'm not interested in said topics again.
Yeah. Oh, see your face. So stop that. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if 100% young.
Honorable, do you have any your friends and BBI how just like yesterday? If anybody has anything to come up with, say it to me. I discuss it.
No, madam.
No, na yɛka sunsum mu awareɛ no ho asɛm ba yɛan conclude ɛno.
You were talking about spiritual marriage.
Yes.
Oh, those things is very unfortunate. You know, I've had an experience of that situation because I was dating a girl. She was a Walla girl from Upper West. I used to love that girl so much, but unfortunately, when I met her for the first time we met, we went out and she told me that, "Do you really love me?" I say, "Yeah." Say, "Oh, I love you. I like you. You are a very looking nice lady. Everything is intact." So she said, "Fine. You see me, I'm a very pretty lady, right?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Okay, I have a problem." I said, "Problem?" That yes. What problem is it? She said she has a spiritual husband. I said, "Really?" Yes. Okay. I said, no problem. We will manage. As for mine there, we when it comes to when you see something you want to enter, you don't care about whatever the person is saying. You just want to proceed and see what happens. So we proceeded, And then she was attending school. I used to pay the fees, and she moved from her place to settle with me. So one night where the problem started coming. One night we were sleeping. I was even deeply sleeping. So she was now acting like somebody was making love to her and screaming and all that. So I tapped her. So she woke up and she was wet. I said, why? What's that? She said she told me this before, and that thing came and made love to her and all that. I said, really? She said, yes. And she was like, we were like, I was confused that I've never come across such a thing. So I was confused. I said, so what do we do? So early morning, I decided to see my spiritual father and explain this to him. So he told me, okay, no problem. If anything, I should come along with her. So we went to the Malam. So the Malam started reciting Quran and started that incantation and all that about jinns. So the lady started talking like a man. And she was even talking in Wale, like speaking, and she was talking like a man. She said, do I know what he did for the girl? I mean, I just want to come and take the girl like that. The girl, she was about 70 years old when he started the relationship with the girl. And now they are married with 2 kids. And he even bought a car for the lady. I said, where's the car? That you ask the girl. No, he was just making some revelations. And the man told me that, the man called me out and told me that, listen, my brother, I'm going to advise you. The man, that spiritual husband in this woman is very powerful. You can't. I will advise you, either you let her go or you try. At the end of the day, whatever happens, you can bear it. And truly speaking, I truly fell in love with the girl and I really wanted to settle down with her. So from there, I moved one place to another on all that. So anytime I go out, then maybe be with another lady, before you come home, she will tell you what you did and where you were. And I was like, how? So I'm telling you.
Spiritual
So
telescope.
before I was there, she'll be shouting, where you went to a woman and blah 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 and all that. So I will just cool her down. And sometimes she will insult you, say all sort of rubbish, and she will even spoil your TV and all that. You start to scatter your room things. So once I understood her, so sometimes I cool her down and talk to her, it's a mistake and all that. So one day, I went to Accra, then she was in my house. I was to meet one agent, then I went there, and then I was having some 1-2 with one lady. So we were at hotel, then she called me that night. She told me, I'm in a hotel right now, and the hotel is a story building. I'm in the 3rd floor of that hotel, the story building. And the lady I am with, she's a very busty lady. She has big breasts, and she is wearing red. I'm telling you, I was confused that night. So I said, how? So I quickly end the call. And I made up my mind that this lady, she's going to give me a problem. Because every movement I do, she will tell me. Whatever is going to happen, she knows. So when I came home, I sat her down and I told her, this issue is becoming serious.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Please, can you lower the volume of your music background?
So I sat her down and I told her, hey, darling. I sat her down and I told her, actually, the issue is becoming serious. And she said, why? I said, it's like I cannot continue with all these issues. She said, no, she's not going anywhere. She's with me. We have to fight this spiritual thing together. I said, no problem. That day, I took her. Yeah, you have the privilege of staying around Tamale before, and I think, sir, a village called Savulugu, around Savulugu.
Yeah, I know them.
After
So
airport.
Yes, I took her there.
Shoulder road.
Yes, so she has to stay there for a week and all that. So I came back. The man called me. That day I was supposed to go and do some business. Everything backfired. Everything was not going. I didn't understand it. So the man told me that the man in the lady is very powerful. He's the one causing all that trouble for me. So I said, okay, no problem. So we came home. So as we were in the house, let me tell you this. The lady today, who is my wife, called me. Asa then called me because we met and she was at school. So she called me and this lady saw the call and it became a problem. We fought. And I said, okay, no problem. If it is going to be like that, tonight you are not going to stay in my house. I will move you back to your house and all this thing will end. She was standing there. All of a sudden she fainted. I thought she was joking. So I said, I don't mind this lady. So a friend of mine came and said, but why is Salma lying down here? I said, I don't know. I shouldn't mind her. So the guy, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, she was still there. So the guy told me that this is a serious issue. So we have to rush her to hospital. She went unconscious. So we went there and they were like, they have to fix oxygen and I was now like pressing her and all that. So when she regained consciousness, then the doctor called me. What's the problem? And I explained to the doctor. So the doctor took me out and told me that, my brother, I'm going to advise you. She has a special issue. If you know you cannot give her peace of mind, it's better I advise you to leave this lady. As I'm talking to you now, the lady married about 3 times and she's not able to stay in one of those marriages. It's a problem for her. And the things I've seen through this spiritual thing, it has really, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy for you to be with somebody who is having spiritual problems. It's gonna waste a lot of problem will come across your life. And